What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am, but I'm not gonna lie, there is something that's got me down, feeling a little bit sad today. A piece of my childhood has officially died, ladies and gentlemen. You see, Xbox Live is no longer the name of the Xbox Online service, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a good run, a lot of good memories talking trash on Xbox Live, but they've decided to rebrand it, you know. It's probably because these kids couldn't survive an Xbox Live party chat, so they had to switch it up. But regardless, I just figured we could talk about it because it really is like the end of an era in gaming, and yeah, let's get into it.
Like an eagle stacking so much money, you would think that it's illegal. I'm getting quiet now, laying low when you reach, so I'm wiping down, making out, stack the bread, cause you love the sound, just so my man, I get that.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so obviously just changing the name of something doesn't actually matter that much, but that being said, Xbox Live is like arguably one of the most iconic online services of all time, in my opinion. So many gamers, so many YouTubers, so many people have like fond memories playing Halo on Xbox Live. That being said, the sad news article is titled, Microsoft renames Xbox Live to Xbox Network, and the change is intended to help differentiate Microsoft's online services from its subscriptions offerings. I'm gonna be honest with you, Xbox Network is, in my opinion, a lot more of a lame name than, like, you know, Xbox Live. I think Xbox Live is way cooler. I'm not really too sure why they decided to change the name. Differentiating their services doesn't seem that complicated. Like, I've never looked at Xbox Live and gone, I wonder if that's the Game Pass. Like, maybe that's just me because I know what it is. For new people, maybe it's super confusing. But I don't really know that they needed to differentiate it, dude. If you log into Xbox and you're confused on what everything is, I don't know how you're gonna understand it in the first place. Not at first, like obviously the dashboard is confusing, but if you look at Xbox Live and think it's the Game Pass, then it's, different names. Microsoft is changing the name of Xbox Live to the more prosaic Xbox Network. The company told the company The Verge that it will enable it to better differentiate its online networks from the Xbox Live Gold subscriptions offering. The change was noticed over the weekend by attentive Live users, saying that the dashboard no longer refers to it as Xbox Live. So I'm confused. Xbox Live isn't a thing, but an Xbox Live Gold subscription is. So wouldn't that just be Xbox Gold if Xbox Live no longer exists? I feel like if anything, this change actually just made things more confusing, bro. Now you have to buy an Xbox Live membership to use Xbox Network, to use Xbox Gold, to play the Game Pass. You guys, like, oh my god, dude, this is more of a mess. This is why corporations aren't always making the right decisions, bro. Somebody at Microsoft was like, everyone's confused by Xbox Live, and all the people in the boardroom that don't actually play Xbox were like, yeah, you're right, Tony, you're right. Everyone's confused by that. Like, did they ask anyone, bro? Did they test this on anything? And I'm not even saying it's that big of a deal to change the name. I'm just saying that, like, if you're gonna rename it in the name of making things less complicated, but it actually makes things more complicated, it just seems kind of fruitless and stupid, you know? Especially because I feel like Xbox Live was a pretty good name. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm nostalgic about it, but I feel like that's a decent name for a service, especially because Xbox Network sounds like a copycat of PlayStation Network, which doesn't make them feel unique at all, bro. Like, y'all really just looked over at Sony, saw the PlayStation Network, and went, alright, we're gonna copy that, but don't make it too obvious. The only problem is it was really obvious, dude. Like, come on, y'all just took the network word. You couldn't have done, like, Xbox Service, or Xbox Online, or, you know, anything like that. Goodness gracious, bro. Microsoft's out here buying Discord, getting rid of Xbox Live. Maybe they're gonna start calling it Discord Nitro is the new way you're gonna get online communication in games or whatever. That would be really swag. Integrate Discord into Xbox Live so you could talk to people on any platform. Xbox Network refers to the underlying Xbox Live online, or not Xbox Live anymore, Xbox Online service, which was updated in the Microsoft Service Agreement, and a Microsoft rep told the site. The update from Xbox Live to Xbox Network is intended to distinguish the underlying service from Xbox Live Gold memberships. Okay, this was supposed to be less confusing, but Xbox Live Gold memberships now gives you access to Xbox Network, right? What the hell, bro? Who signed off on this? Which one of you morons over at Xbox headquarters decided this was a good idea, bro? I gotta talk to somebody. Get me someone on the phone. Rachel. I don't have anyone that works for me named Rachel, but I'm gonna hire a secretary now named Rachel that's gonna patch me through to Bill Gates so I can yell at him about how stupid this is. Sometimes corporations just love to rename stuff whenever like somebody new takes over or something, just so they can feel like it's their stuff, you know, even if the underlying service doesn't change. And I will say, I do think the Xbox Game Pass is like the way of the future when it comes to video games. Allowing people to kind of just pay a certain amount a month and then they can access all these games makes more sense for most people instead of paying $80 per game. That being said, bro, I don't really know why they had to rename this. No one was really confused by it. Like, I could understand it if it was a similar situation where, you know, plenty of people were on the forums like, all right, what the hell is what? But I just don't think that was necessarily the case. And even then, renaming the service doesn't just make it less confusing. If the Xbox Network now needs Xbox Network Gold, I don't understand how that is any less confusing than Xbox Live and Xbox Live Gold. Unless, like, I'm just really not understanding the reasoning for this. Interestingly, rumors of a looming name change first came to light in August 2020 when they changed Xbox Live to refer to an Xbox Live online service in its agreement. The company denied that a name change was in the offing in a statement quite similar to the one it released today, saying that a change to service terms refers to the underlying Xbox service that includes features like cross-saves and requests. So, I don't know why they also denied it in the past too, bro. Like, this just seems like Xbox really thought that people were gonna be so, you know, just, wow, they changed the name. Like, keeping it a secret, bro. Hey, we saw in some legal documents that you guys said you were gonna change the name of Xbox Live. Is that true? No, definitely not. It refers to the underlying Xbox service, guys. Come on. No, we would never change the name. I'm not even that hellbent on the name. Like, sure, it's nostalgic to me, you know. I guess I wouldn't really care if their reasoning made sense, bro. That's just what's frustrating. Yes, we might have denied it 5 months ago, but like now we're gonna do it. It's like, okay, well, why didn't you just do it 5 months ago when everybody noticed? Like, did you really need 5 months to come up with the fact that changing the name of Xbox Live was a good or bad idea? And in those 5 months, nobody pointed out that like, it's probably not actually that worth it to change it because you already have name recognition and a lot of nostalgic built-in marketing from people that grew up playing Xbox Live. I don't know, bro. I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't, anything like that, but I'm just saying that it seems like a waste of money to go through this much of a decision-making process to change the name of something that just didn't need to have its damn name changed. The language update is intended to distinguish that the underlying service and the paid Xbox Live Gold subscription are different. There are no changes being made to the experience of the service or Xbox Live Gold. The Xbox Live name change follows similar recent moves from Electronic Arts, which renamed Origin to the EA desktop app. Jesus, it still sucks though, bro. EA just blows balls. Ubisoft merged Uplay with Ubisoft Club into Ubisoft Connect a month later, and Blizzard tried something similar with Battle.net in 2017, but eventually it was forced to acknowledge that Battle.net was a pretty great name and switched it back. If anything, I think the fact that like all of these brands that changed their name, the ones that stuck with their name change are the ones that suck. Any PC gamer can tell you that when you download a game and you have to get Ubisoft, you're like, balls, bro. Siege players know it sucks. Anybody that played Apex Legends on PC knows that the Origin EA launcher is not very good. And Battle.net, who tried to change it, ended up having to change it back because their name was recognizable and pretty respected anyways. I don't think Microsoft and Xbox they obviously understand they're Microsoft, but like maybe get how just iconic Xbox Live is among this stuff. Like, I would throw that up there with PSN and Steam among like the 3 things that come to mind when I think of online gaming. And those names just don't come around very often. Like, Battle.net is a lot less iconic than Xbox Live was and is. And yet at the same time, Battle.net, when they tried to change their name, was like, never mind, we're just gonna change it back because it's a good name. Like, when you got a good name and it's recognizable in a space that's very competitive where you have 500 services trying to get gamers on board, going out of your way to give up recognition just seems like a silly move. Like, yes, everybody knows what we are and what we do, and definitely our service is iconic and has a lot of nostalgia, but let's just change it anyways. Like, just seems like a bizarre move, bro. Maybe they have some super elaborate play. I might end up looking like a moron when Xbox Network becomes synonymous with VR and like we all live on the Xbox Network plane. But whatever, until then, this is my opinion, bro, and my opinion's always right. No matter what you're playing on, Xbox Live, Xbox Network, Network, PlayStation, I don't know, bro, Nintendo 64. You could be helped with your gaming abilities by a little bit of G Fuel, you know, the fantastic energy drink for gamers, swagtastic by gamers. That being said, if you are going to get yourself any G Fuel, then you might as well consider using code Scrubae at checkout. You get 10% off, and they help out the channel, and it helps me out. So yeah, if you don't mind checking them out, big thanks to them for sponsoring the channel as always. Other than that, though, I am a little bit sad Xbox Live is changing. You know, I really am not too pissed about it. It just seems like a bunch of nonsense to me. A lot of money, a lot of people talking about this stuff to like come up with a name change that probably isn't going to last or work in my opinion. That being said, I'm not an expert or whatever. I'm just a moron talking over gameplay. But yeah, that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, I would really appreciate you taking a quick second to press the like button. Let me know in the comments section down below what you thought of the video. It really does help me out quite a bit, and it's mucho appreciated. Other than that, if you guys want more content, you can always check out the podcast, The Scuffed Cast. A link to that can be found down below in the description, along with the link to the intro song if you found that enjoyable. And last but certainly not least, I gotta give a shout out to all the members on the channel. If you become a member here, you get a shout out at the end of every single video, and it's much appreciated. So without further ado, big shout out to Lisa Newhart, Blurstweeb, Monkey Man, and Tog Angry Dot, Because Awesome Gaming, The Gore King, Is King, Jake Magic, Amanda Dickens, Burnt Toast, Ansel Tom, Toasty, Robert, oh man, I can't do that, Zomierski, sorry Robert, my bad, John Parsley, Sam Brony, Cannibal Kitten, Jay Green, Locabula, Dusk Nerd, Chirpy, Yeet Fortnite, Christian, Candy Rose, Caveman, Fruit Zeus, Ultra Radish, Raymond Gloria, Pepe the Gamer, Bullseye Ben, Michael Harris, Cyrus, Flofty, Kanye, Weiro, Lackey, Caden, Carrot, Calvin, Kinsta, Random Bot Bro, Zach Bauman, Knees Duts, Kim, Dashy Boy, DJ Legend, Alex, Typical Panda, Prologue, Aaron Love Scrubs, William Dubois, Mackenzie, Rosento, Gio Benedicti, Brandon Groves, Flawed Phoenix, Dylan Baker, Sebastian Bees, Johnny Dude, Cosmic Ramen, Fabulously Terrifying, Chandler Lewis, Ryuki, and Why So Blurry. Thank you all so much for being members. It is much appreciated. And yeah, on that note, hopefully I'll see you guys all next time with another video. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace. Oh, and buy my merch. Just link down there.